Hi, I'm Sheena Ann Rose Isagid, BS Ed, major in English, Block 1. I'll explore my identity using the perspective of George Herbert Mead and Socrates. Self is developed through interaction with others. Growing up, I was very shy and I always found it hard to talk to other people. Making friends on my own felt almost impossible, so I usually waited for others to come and talk to me first. This made me feel left out sometimes, and I wished I could be more outgoing like others. But over time, I slowly learned how to interact with people without letting my shyness control me. At first, it was difficult, but the more I tried, the easier it became. When I started opening up, things began to change for the better. I became more confident in expressing myself, sharing my thoughts, and even starting conversations with others. I was surprised to see how being a little braver helped me meet new people and make real friends. I realized that I didn't need to be perfect or know exactly what to say all the time. What mattered most was having the courage to try and putting in a little effort to connect. Through this, I learned that overcoming shyness is not about changing who I am, but about believing in myself and trusting that others will accept me. This reminds me of what Socrates once said: "The unexamined life is not worth living." I believe this is true because if I never stopped to ask myself questions like, why am I so afraid to talk to people? What might happen if I try to step out of my comfort zone? I would have stayed the same and never grown. When I started thinking about my shyness, I realized that it was something I could actually change. At first, it wasn't easy, but I learned that I didn't need to make a big change all at once. I just needed to take small steps like saying hello to classmates, smiling more, or joining short conversations. Little by little, these small efforts made me feel braver and gave me more confidence. By reflecting on my fears, I began to understand myself better. I saw that I was the one holding myself back, not other people. Once I faced my worries, I started to feel lighter and more comfortable in making friends. I also realized that being confident doesn't mean being perfect. It simply means trying, even when you're scared. Because of this, I was able to build stronger connections with others and also gain a deeper understanding of who I am. Just like Socrates said, questioning and examining our lives helps us grow. And for me, it opened the door to becoming more confident and living in a way that feels more meaningful. These perspectives help me understand myself better as a future educator because they remind me of the importance of confidence, reflection, and growth. Overcoming my shyness taught me that students also face fears and struggles. And as a teacher, I should be patient and supportive in helping them express themselves. Socrates' idea about examining life showed me that reflecting on my experiences is a way to grow, and I can also encourage my future students to reflect on their own learning. By knowing my own journey, I realized that teaching is not about being perfect, but about showing courage, effort, and openness to change. This will guide me to become a teacher who not only teaches lessons but also inspires students to be confident, reflective, and willing to grow.